on the start. It's the Fawley Challenge Cup. This is junior men's quads, 2 oars each athlete, and we've got Kingston on the far station and Clare's School B crew nearest the camera. Away they go cleanly. I love the sound of a quad off the start. It's like a train.
It's such a beautiful sound, isn't it? We've got 8 oars, 8 pairs of legs, just smashing down and getting out of the blocks into a really nice high-paced rhythm. It looks, when it goes so well, it looks so simple. But when one thing just goes wrong, that quad can unravel and everything becomes really quite complex. But lovely shot as we come down Temple Island of both crews.
So this is Clare's Court's B crew, and they had to come through the qualifiers. This event had a ton of entries. Super competitive event. 70 entered for only 24 spots to race. So these guys really got through a lot of competition. So far it looks like Kingston's got the edge, as you might expect, but Clare's Court has got a legendary history in this event.
And this transition from Temple Island out into the main stretch of the race, that's where these young men want to really try and think about getting that high race pace, getting those oars in really nice and cleanly, and then extracting them with a good push through the middle of the stroke.
Yeah, pretty strong technical style. As we look back down towards the start, we can see the red and white stripes of Kingston. Really beautiful sculling, actually. Look at the timing. Just watch. If you haven't started rowing before, you can see, I think, the timing perfection in the oars moving backwards and forwards. The flag goes down for the timers to see them pass the Fawley marker here, which is just nearly halfway through the course. And at this stage, Kingston have got an edge as we join the race live. A little bit further down in the background there, you can see the white 3:31, which is the time to Fawley.
What I love about seeing this Kingston quad, actually, Matt, is just, as you said, the timing that the oars go in the water. And if that's a brilliant shot of all 4 pairs of legs going down. Just reminds me of the sculling when I think about Zach Purchase and Mark Hunter back in that kind of London 2012 Olympiad. Just what they were doing in the water was just so beautifully well executed and in time. Really lovely sculling.
I mean, the quad is the boat in which you can see any little discrepancy in timing or movement much more clearly than an 8, because the oars are so much more close together. And when you get it right, it's like pistons driving down, and it's almost like an insect just moving gracefully across the water. It's easier to do that if, like Kingston, you're ahead. Looking back there, we can see the umpire Ben Helm. The flag's staying in the bag so far this afternoon, despite a little bit of breeze blowing up. It's not too bad conditions, almost a dead headwind, and we're looking there at the faces of the Clare's Court School B crew. Charlie Insett stroke Luke Lyons behind him, Arthur Llewellyn and Charles Bailey, whose back we can now see at bow. And the Kingston crew will be pretty pleased with their performance at this point in the race, but there's still 400 or 500 metres to go.
Yeah, outdoor sport, as we always say, anything can happen, but I love what I'm seeing here from the Kingston scullers. Really simple, beautiful shot here of that rhythm, and we talk a lot about rhythm in rowing. When you have just locked in, where you can't do a kilo more on the handle, you can't do a kilo less, you're just locked into the rhythm of the boat. You feel like you're part of something much greater than just you as an individual. Yeah. Lovely rhythm there.
And you can always look at the oars and the green bits there that go through the gates which hold the oars into the boat. You can really see the sort of timing of the quad coming together there, and the oars go in cleanly. You want them to be buried to the same depth and come out together. So the Kingston Rowing Club crew of Josh Bridge at bow, glancing over his shoulder, Kieran Rushworth at 2, Adams at Rosario at 3, and stroked by Edward Andrews coming through the stewards enclosure. Only Tuesday, first day of the regatta, plenty of people here to see them cross the line. So confirming that result, which is a win for Kingston Rowing Club over Clare's School B crew in the Fawley Challenge Cup, the junior men's quads.